right through the back pages, back to the sport. No Haaland, no problem, is the back page of the Times. Pictures of Foden celebrating. Feel good factor is the headline on the Daily Express. Best of the rest is the Sun. Gunners top and Foden treble despite changes. Top Gun is a picture of Martin Odegaard celebrating, back page of the Mail. And the Mirror Sport going for League True Player. So on that subject, we were discussing yesterday Erling Haaland perhaps being ever so slightly off it, but nothing should change for Manchester City. But Pep then came out and defended Haaland, saying he's one of the best players in the world, he's the best striker in the world, and then said he played his best squad last night. So, is this side better without Erling Haaland?
Don't be silly.
Why is that silly?
With a great respect, don't be silly.
How is that silly?
Because it is silly.
How is it silly?
Because Haaland's goal record, goal ratio is just second to none.
Do you know what I think the problem is?
He plays in any big game.
You know what I think the problem is that because Man City have recently played Liverpool, he's played against probably the best centre-half in the league, Van Dijk, and he's been quiet. Then he's played against Saliba and Gabriel, two of the best centre-halves in the league, and he was quiet. But the defenders are going to play against for the rest of the season. He's going to have a field day against, like he has previously this season. So last night against Villa, I feel with Villa's changes, he would have had a field day yesterday. See the header that Alvarez had, where he stretched it over the bar, Haaland scores that. He probably would have got a hat-trick last night. So I think they are better with Shebahn in the side. I mean, Shebahn in the side, yeah.
Probably better with me in the side.
With Haaland in the side. Alan. But I feel like we need to stop criticising Haaland, because everyone knows...
No. Roy's giving them stick.
Yeah, right? I don't get it, man.
Pep laughs that off. Look, you get Real Madrid coming up, for God's sake. You know what I mean? City, I can see City... forget the European game, because Real Madrid, Bellingham could produce something special. I can see City winning every game, Premier game now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I see them winning every one.
It does it makes you think. I mean, obviously he's got incredible squad depth. He's got goals everywhere, with Haaland being able to sit on a bench and Foden doing that. But it does make you think. Listen, other stories for Manchester United. They're in action tonight, like you say, against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Eric Ten Hag, back page of the Sun. Eric tells Sir Jim to back off. Neil Custis saying that part owner Ratcliffe is unconvinced that Ten Hag is the right man to lead the Red Devils into a new era. Ahead of tonight's Premier League clash at Chelsea. United boss was asked if the Blues' struggles under chairman Todd Bowley should serve as a warning over making big changes too soon. He said, don't interrupt this process.
I think tonight, Shebahn, is a massive pressure game on both managers.
Oh, yeah.
Maurizio and Ten Hag. Do you know what I mean? Whoever loses tonight is going to get pelters.
Yes,
pelters.
Big game.
They're both under scrutiny, under the spotlight, and under pressure.
Look, Manchester United in sixth place. It's a disgrace, let's be honest. Like, I know Chelsea are in 12th, but Manchester United need to be playing Champions League football. Does Ten Hag deserve to keep his job if they're in the Europa League next season?
And you just never know at Stamford Bridge. You never know. With Chelsea, they can be a bogey sometimes this season. Also, just quickly, back page of the Times. Alan Kilman is on Manchester United radar. Charlotte Dunker and Paul Hurst in the Times. United have Wolverhampton Wanderers captain Max Kilman on their shortlist.
Spoke to him on the breakfast. Sounds a lovely guy. It doesn't make you a great player, but I spoke to him and I thought, I liked him. I liked him a lot. So, quite clearly, United, it's not good enough. That game last week was a disgrace.
No. Napoli had rejected a £30 million offer, had a £30 million offer rejected from Wales for Kilman. But do you think he's a good fit at United, and players with Premier League experience who aren't going to break the bank?
Well, United, they can afford £30 million.
Yeah.
And if you look at United centre-backs at the moment, they're under big pressure. They haven't got any at the moment.
Even Branthwaite as well.
He's all right, he's okay. Is he brilliant on the ball? He's adequate, but he's a defender, and he's good, very good in the air. So there's another one you could pick for, you could go for. But is there going to be any £100 million signings? I'm not so sure.
No.
And from a Chelsea point of view, Maurizio needs a good end to the season.
Yes.
Or who's coming in there?
They've got enough, I think.
It's impossible at the moment to try and pick. But what did your husband think of last week's performance for United? Did he watch the game?
You think he just doesn't enjoy watching Manchester United at the minute? And that's so strange, because that is his life. He loves it so much. He would actually miss now Manchester United for a round of golf, and that never happened.
Wow.
It just shows you something.
I was shocked last week, and
Baffled.
I mean shocked. I've seen everyone has bad games, but the attitude and lack of work, I'm like, whoa, there's something
They tried to steal the win, didn't they?
Yeah.
But that program you're talking about as well is Selling Sunset, isn't it?
Selling Sunset, but there's another one.
I've been forced to watch that a few times. Selling Sunset.
Good. How good is that?
Good, yeah. Good.
Forced by who? Your daughter? Hey,
Are you watching it with Gabby?
My mum. She makes me watch it. Yeah. She forces me.
What, Netflix with your mum, Gabby?
Weird. Why would you watch that? Why wouldn't you watch The Gentleman or Kin or something?
I watch things like that. But it's
why
nice to
would
watch.
You watch some dopey, dozy American?
Honestly, you'd
Hey,
love
I
it.
love the pool. Yeah, what a load of garbage.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.